Hello, Capricorn. How's it going? This is a reading for Capricorn all placements, and as the title reveals, is about the person thinking of you. So this is a reading for how someone is seeing you, how they feel for you, what they want with you, a challenge as well as an outcome. Toward the end, we're going to pull advice on both people here, advice, guidance, what Spirit wants you to know for both people, Capricorn and the person thinking of you. Okay, so keep in mind, Capricorn, that this is a reading that involves somebody else's perspective, someone else's point of view here. It may sometimes be different than yours. Let's get into it, my love. Who's thinking of Capricorn? I'm hearing Pisces, Cancer. We have 9 of Swords on the bottom of the deck here. Look at that. 2 of Cups as the person is coming in. Wow. How they see you is the 7 of Cups. This is getting already pretty interesting. So how they feel here is Ace of Pentacles. What they want is the Knight of Pentacles. We're going to get to that because I feel like there's something underneath that intuitively. The challenge here is the 3 of Pentacles. And the outcome, this person's next moves, Page of Cups. All right. First and foremost, especially given this 9 of Swords energy, you have someone, yeah, there it is, kind of figures. Someone is really holding on to a connection with you here because they feel it's meaningful and worthwhile. This is also someone who is experiencing strain within your connection, and it looks like they're experiencing it as if they've been really hanging in there, you know, rolling with the punches, kind of going with the flow of things, but really wanting more of something to happen here or something different to happen. What they're referring to is like a really long waiting period about changes occurring in your connection with them and them experiencing stress and strain over this. This is like a lot of them kind of feeling like they're not exactly getting what they want per se out of this connection with the Lovers here. All right, so let's go ahead and break this down. Interesting too, because they are seeing you as this 7 of Cups. So let's see, why is this person coming in with that 2 of Cups here about Capricorn? I'm hearing pray. So someone prays, or I feel like someone is praying a lot or meditating a lot or leaning on some sort of spiritual support here. So the Knight of Wands is popping. Moon card. Queen of Swords. Strength. There it is again. Okay, you have someone feeling like there's a lot of resistance in this connection here, but there's still a huge desire. This is someone who is referring to like a strong connection with you. You guys see eye to eye. You guys are on a different level with one another here, and they have these feelings. Okay, now this is also someone who wants to poke a hole in any sort of illusion, trying to find some sort of clarity about this. They are coming in with that sort of truth energy. So it's basically like needing clarity, wanting clarity, giving, receiving clarity, whatever this is, it's needed. And it's almost like they feel like they need to get their butts into gear here regarding this situation, or that you do, okay, so that they can really figure out what's going on. Let me get a card on this really quick. Yeah, the Fool. There's a lot of holding back going on. And they feel like that needs to come to a close. Like, we need to know what this means, basically. Like, what is this connection? What are we doing about it? Okay, so let's see how they see you. You can be dealing with a Cancer here, Capricorn. That's a strong energy. Most part what I'm seeing right now. So let's see about the Seven of Cups, how they see Capricorn. Why do they see Capricorn like this? The Wheel. Interesting. So this is you, Capricorn. This is how they're seeing you. You got some options, okay? You have cups to choose from. You may be coming from a place of not having clarity or not giving clarity surrounding your connection with this person. Even if there is a connection, because this is Venus, okay? We do have Venus and then we have Sun energy. So it's like, yeah, there is a connection here. You're fond of this person, or they're very fond of you because this is how they're seeing you, but that you may not be choosing this specifically. And there's just like some sort of illusion being cast between you and this person. Not a whole lot of clarity. Again, this person feels that about you guys. Like there needs to be something happening. There needs to be a beneficial, motivational energy that comes in with you or concerning you. That's like, hey, you know, let's get the ball rolling. Let's reconcile our differences. Let's put our swords down and be kind to one another, be sweet to one another. Let's be more optimistic about our future. But see, that's what this is. It's almost like they feel like this may not be in your best interest, or like you feel that way somehow. Like it's difficult to get you to come together, work together, want the same thing here, and actually choose this and move forward with it. This does involve like past energy. So yeah, soulmate energy, someone you've dealt with in the past, someone you've known for a while. It's that kind of vibe here, okay? Let me see what else is here. Give me one more on this. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. You could very much be involved with a professional goal during this time, and it's taking a lot of your attention. It's like you're working on becoming a better version of yourself in your professional life or your career or whatever this is here. And there's definitely something about you that is coming off as like more stoic concerning this person, or like you would rather have self-mastery or self-control here. Very much career focused here. So there's also an energy that could be that this person and you have experienced some sort of conflict with one another in the past that has changed the nature of this relation. The way that you relate to this person kind of changed, okay? Maybe it's due to some sort of competitive energy within your connection, or influenced by outside situations, sure. But it's kind of taken away like the sweet-natured, lovey-dovey vibe here. Okay. Now, some of you guys, this is someone who's seeing you. This is not everybody, by the way, but this could be also someone who's seeing you, Capricorn, with a new beginning with a past person. Just a little side snippet for those that it matters. Let's see this Ace of Pentacles. How this person feels with Ace of Pentacles. La Terre. Okay, so Knight of Wands on the bottom. Chariot. Lovers. Man. Okay, you know what? This person, some of you guys, you could be like some sort of boss or a managerial position, Capricorn. This person is seeing you that way, first and foremost, okay? So now let me tell you this. How this person feels is like you are the creme de la creme here, okay? You are top notch. love material, partnership material. You're someone that they see themselves being with and having success. And I feel like this is someone, like if you had been dealing with someone who was a little bit difficult to get close to at first, they feel almost like surprised that they actually have a tendency to want to be with you or be with anyone for that matter. This is like the energy of like, I'm so surprised that I actually want this so bad. Like I'm shocked that I feel this way about a person, that I have such a strong desire to want to be next to this person, to be with this person, to be close to this person, to build with them. I'm surprised that, they're talking about this as like the perfect scenario kind of situation. Like if we're able to work through this, if we're able to maybe have some sort of breakthrough with one another, then we can conquer anything here. Okay. They feel like this really big urge to want to partner with you, just period. Because this is like my perfect partner, my perfect scenario. That's how they're referring to this. And they also have a lot of passion toward you. This is a kind of a big deal. All right. I will tell you that. So let's see about what this person wants with this Knight of Pentacles. I believe we saw that coming out on your side when they're seeing you. For some, okay, I feel like this is somebody who's seeing the situation kind of go too slowly. So let's see this Knight of Pentacles for what they want. Seven of Wands. The Three of Wands. They want instead of like the waiting or like the dragging the feet or like I'm not sure if I want this kind of vibe, they prefer that either you or they, which it kind of looks like you, Capricorn, I'm not gonna lie, all right? So switch it if you have to, but they're kind of saying, I wish that Capricorn would put fight into this relationship, would like want to fight for this, would want to stand up for this connection, wants to actually put energy toward me, toward this partnership, toward having reciprocity with one another, being generous with time, with energy, with like, show me you care kind of energy. It's like, show me that you want to fight for this. That's what they're looking to see. And that's like best case scenario for them right now. Like seeing if you also want this instead of like the wishy-washy, not sure, or dragging of feet. Okay. Yeah. It's like, be more generous with energy, be more generous. I'm not saying you have to do this, but that's what they're wanting. Okay. With time, like fight for me. So let's see about this Three of Pentacles for the challenge. This is Capricorn energy. Nine of Cups. Okay. Hope that's been focused here, my love. Okay. And my love is here. Okay. Queen of Cups. Wow. Four of Wands. Ace of Cups. What is up here? Okay. So here's the deal. I feel like this is someone who has kind of imprinted on this situation, because we are talking about someone who feels like this is it. Like, I want this to be it. I want this to be the partnership for me, with me, more stuff, more time, more attention, whatever the case. And they're feeling like this is part of a challenge to have this desire met of this connection, of this union coming together, and you also wanting that. That's part of the challenge. And I feel like that's quite interesting here, because it's suitable, because we are talking about someone who feels like, Capricorn may not know about this, is not sure, still figuring things out, or there's a bad taste in Capricorn's mouth. I mean, it could be both, let's be honest. But you are aware, according to them, that you guys have an opportunity to connect, but the fact of the matter is they're not sure that you're wanting that, or they're not seeing you put that energy in, which is why we have this stall. Okay, so yeah, Nine of Swords kind of makes sense. You could be also dealing with someone who is not completely revealing to you how much they care here. Because we are talking about someone coming in with that moon and that air energy right there. So this could be someone who's not telling you these things. Like maybe they're not wanting to apply too much pressure. So they feel like they want to keep things more to themselves. Like they feel they don't want to just like word vomit all their feelings towards you, because it's almost like a given at this point. It's like, yeah, Capricorn knows how I feel or how I experience this, but I don't want to like put too much pressure. I don't want to influence the situation. I want to see what's going to happen, or if Capricorn's going to come forward. Okay, so that's kind of what that is. So yeah, look, we have this Queen of Cups energy, and this Queen of Cups is kind of like, to me, is how I'm seeing it. You let me know you feel that way too. I mean, if the comments are open, which maybe they're not, but okay, this is like longing to also have the contribution of the other person. Like the other person also has their eye on this union and wanting to share those emotions, okay? Because specifically love, emotions, compassion, empathy, and also sharing in this idea of building this union here in the first place with this Three of Pentacles, okay? That's a wish fulfillment for them. And this is part of the challenge, because they're not seeing this being reciprocated, whether it's the desire or the energy or both. Because I feel in this reading, this person's experiencing it as both. This is someone who's almost like resisting, like confronting a topic of this relationship with you, maybe talking about feelings, but also like resisting, kind of being like, this is what I want, this is what I need, this is what I want you to do, right? So let's see about this Page of Cups. This person's next moves. The outcome here. Okay, I see Fool flipped. Six of Wands. So Eight of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. Okay, I'm going to tell you like this. Someone here has something to say to you. And it does look like they're very much so complicating this. Honestly, I was trying to say contemplating this, and I said complicating. I feel like that's a message. Okay, sometimes messages come through like that. So I guess they're complicating this. Okay, I was going to say contemplating. They're contemplating like what to say and what to do and whether or not they even should. Because on the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. It's almost like considering, okay, are there still feelings involved here? Do people still care about this? Should I just leave it alone? Should I just tap out and kind of just let things go with the flow, right? But they're here like, but what if? They're in that energy right now. What if, okay? Because we have this imaginative energy talking about, if I say something and I say something with confidence, is it going to affect a change, or are we just gonna be up in arms about things and have some sort of conflict here, okay? Let's see. Whole lot of overthinking. Yeah, see this Four of Pentacles here? Yeah. There it is. They're holding back a lot. And they are talking about what they want. Again, they want that contribution. So it's coming up here. And they're saying, you know, I'm kind of fighting myself on this. Like if I say something, it might go wrong. So let me just hold off a little bit longer. They're stifling this real strong desire to actually put in that energy. Goodness gracious. And to like say something to you. Yeah, and I split the deck and the Ace of Swords is here. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull some advice guidance for the person in the reading. And then we will pull for Capricorn, or we can also call this what Spirit wants you to know, depending how the cards come out. Okay. Spirit, what do you want this person in the reading to know? Do you have any advice, guidance for this person, or what do they need to know right now? How can they bring their energy into balance? 9 of Cups. Okay. It's talking about that desire here. There's the Moon card. I feel like this is quite appropriate. The Hangman. The 10 of Pentacles. There's that Strength again. And here's the King of Pentacles. All right. So you have this real strong desire. I mean, it's pretty clear, okay? And it does look like some type of connection. There's a need to not stay too much in the past, especially if there's some sort of disappointment that you're dealing with or hanging on to here. There's something about you managing your feelings surrounded past situations and how they were hurtful, or how you don't have something that's not there anymore. Okay, because you may very well be hanging on to something of the past that is not feasible right now. And there's a need to manage those energies or emotions surrounding that, because when we cling to things that are no longer, it hinders us being able to bring in new energies or allow new things to come to you. So I also feel that you very much could be, it's either you or you're being influenced by this energy right now somehow. You very much could be too concerned with other people's perspectives, whether it's family, a group of people, maybe even just one person here, okay? And it's skewing your personal view of things. So there could be some influences around you that perhaps you're still hanging on to even, that kind of need to be managed here so that you can come back into your power and reclaim like your stability here. Okay. With the 9 of Cups, I do feel like there's a need for you to be selfish at times, especially if you find yourself too caught up in other people's energies, like we just kind of touched on here, but okay, you'll know if that's you. Like, spoil yourself somehow, do something that you know that you have control over here so that you can benefit yourself in some way, okay? You could also be almost like a scapegoat of, and that's the first word that came to me when I laid these cards. Like, you could also be some sort of scapegoat here for a family situation, or even a workplace scenario. There's a need for you to understand you and your own power here. Again, we're coming back to this. So I feel like that's the main message for you. Okay. And not tie it to other people's ideas of success or other people's idea of family, other people's idea of wealth, whatever it is, okay? Because I feel like that's a strong energy around you during this time. Like, also, you may need to not share too much of your energy, but also, like your ideas, but also not be too caught up in others. Like, mind your own P's and Q's or something. Fill yourself in a way. So, Capricorn, let's get you some advice, guidance. What does Spirit want Capricorn to know? Two of Swords. Yeah, Capricorn, there's something you're very much figuring out here. You could at times feel like there's an area of life that's almost at a standstill because you're still kind of figuring your way through, or like navigating your way through like a clouded, I'm seeing like a Six of Swords. And it's like, you know how in the Six of Swords, someone is on a boat. Well, in different cards, there's either a few people in the boat or one person, but you're going to a calmer land here, or somewhere that it's like moving away from turbulence. Okay. But right now I feel like you're on that boat and everything is clouded. So it's like you don't even know exactly where it is you're going, and you lack clarity around that. And this could be kind of the lack of the vision of what's next could be kind of making you feel like you need to see clearly before you make any type of choices and decisions. And that's just how I'm seeing it here. Okay. So the Eight of Swords, yeah, and that makes sense too. It's almost like you could be very much considering how you spend your time and energy and like what your investments are, because it looks like you are trying to experience growth. But again, there's a lot of like second guessing or overthinking things at times. And feeling like, so Seven of Cups again, feeling like you're not sure if maybe situations or relationships are worthy of any time or energy during this time, because it looks like you yourself is still figuring something out. Okay, let's see here. Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Devil, that's you. So I see what's going on here. The Lovers. Okay, I'm seeing this in a very interesting way right now. There's a partnership that's kind of bringing this part of you into life, or into light. I mean, that was interesting too. Or there was a partnership that's kind of influenced you to kind of have to integrate your lower and higher natures here. Okay, so like there's an integration happening between your lower self, like things that are of the earthly realm, like material goods, or maybe even some sort of shadow aspect of yourself that you're integrating into a higher mode of being. And while you're going through this process, it's almost like you're guarding yourself, or there's a need for you to keep at it, because it's like you're resisting being stuck, or you're resisting being trapped, or feeling like bound to any given situation, or any particular person during this time, because maybe you're not noticing it completely, but I do feel like you're feeling it. This is definitely that integration. And with the Nine of Wands, that's the wounded warrior. So you've been through some things, and this is causing you to want to resist being stuck, or resist giving your time and energy to situations that may or may not benefit you. And I feel like this is like a time for you to really focus on yourself, especially. And I feel like you know this, which is why you have this Nine of Wands up anyway. And this is like, I won't be stuck. I won't be trapped. I won't be isolated. I won't be held back. And I don't want to spend my time on things I'm not sure what the meaning of it is, or if it's of substance. And I'm not saying anything or any person is not substantial. I'm just saying this is how you're experiencing something. There is a need for you to pretty much take a look at you and yourself. That's the main energy for you. Protecting your connection of your lower and higher self here. You and yourself. This shift, or this process that you're going through is temporary. And you will have more clarity through after this happens. It's almost like maybe other people are experiencing it as like nerve-wracking that you're behaving in a certain way, or like you're more guarded than you once were. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there. I love you so very much, Capricorn. Feel free to check previous and future reads for more or different information or your other placements. Friends, family members, neighbors, coworkers, peeping Tom, peeping Tanya down the street, check their placements too, so we know what the heck everybody in the world's up to. Love you, kisses. Bye.